Hey guys, what's up? So this week is going to be tutorial week on the Mac channel, and I decided to do my everyday makeup tutorial for you, and this is what I usually wear to school or mostly on the weekends, except I usually do like to add some lipstick and occasionally eyeshadow, but maybe I'll do that another day. So here we go. Okay, so step one, we're gonna start with our hair back so I don't get anything in it, and a brush base, which I like to do by using my Pond's wipes. I use them twice a day, once right when I wake up and when I'm taking my makeup off. I love them, and they also help with your skin. Step two, we're going to use a Technique buffing brush and my NYX HD Studio powder as a base. So just rub it about everywhere. You only need one wipe really because it spreads. If you can't see the powder, it's everywhere. Don't be afraid to go further down your neck because I usually use makeup everywhere, over your eyelids, eyebrows. It's not gonna hurt, especially since it goes on clear. Just make sure you're smooth out. And done. Next we have foundation. So I love my Tarte foundation brush. It's amazing besides the fact that I hate washing brushes, so it's a problem. And for the actual foundation, I just use one pump of my Urban Decay Naked Skin. I use shade 3.5 because I am pale as anything and it gives me a nice glow. So you just do one small pump on the back of your hand, dab your brush in it, rub it around a little, I do, to spread it out on the brush, and start spreading it on your face. I go over my lips so that my skin's even for my lips. Later on, go over my eyes, even everything out, and down a little so it doesn't look conspicuous. And just basically smooth everything out. Don't forget the top of your head because sometimes it is very noticeable when you don't get it. And when you're happy with what you have, you are done. Next, I like to use a Lancome concealer for the bags under my eyes due to lack of sleep because I'm on the computer 24/7. And I will also use that for any blemishes or off-looking skin when I have that as well. I love it, but it does take rubbing in because it doesn't exactly match my skin tone right away, although right after I start rubbing it tends to blend. And I tend to use a lot under my eyes because I like to spread it so that it hits the top of my cheekbones too. And a little bit on the lid, just in the corners, a little bit on the nose, and we're done. Next, we're just going to take an eyebrow brush and smooth them out. And then Sephora's Pro Brow Brush, I love it. And the Anastasia eyebrow powder. I don't like to use pencil in my eyebrows just because it looks too prominent for my liking. So I'm just gonna rub the brush, and I'm gonna use this mirror that it comes with and gently just go along the line of my brow. I don't like adding on to my brow because I feel that the powder is too noticeable. I do recommend that if you don't like your shape and you want to add on, to use a pencil or a brush, like a mascara brush, as long as it's in your color. This is the Revlon Brow Fantasy, and I recommend it. I just personally prefer powder on myself. So we're going to go to the second eyebrow and just smooth that out. Since it's powder, it's really easy to just swipe some of it off if you added just a touch too much. And we're done. Next, I like to take the Benefit Highbrow, which I have in champagne color, and just go right under there to make the eyebrows lift off your forehead a little, lift off your head a little, and take the Anastasia mirror again and you're just gonna rub it down. Don't go all the way across because you do like to have some shading right under the tips. Next, I'm going to use Chanel blush and blush brush from Harmons. It was cheap and it's lasted for quite a while, which I like. I like to rub some of it off so that it's not too bright because it's a coral color. And then smile and apply to the cheekbones. Do the same with your other cheek. And you're good. I do like contouring, which is our next step. My Sculpted Face contour set. I got this from Ulta and I believe it was $32. It is my life. So I usually start off with the tone right there, and I apply that to the sides of my nose because that's one of my least favorite parts about me, and right under the tips of your eyebrow next to where you shaded before, a little bit on the top of your forehead so you frame your face, and same with your chin. Now I personally like this color to go here too, so it makes your chin seem less doubled, if you get what I'm saying. And if I'm not wearing a jacket, I will occasionally use this color to contour my collarbones. So next we're going to take the white. I don't like using the shiny white unless I'm using it to accentuate my cheekbones, but I prefer the plain white to go down the center of my nose, the middle of my forehead up from the center, and around my nose and above my cheekbone. Okay, so we're done with that color, and we're going to blend in with just a spare brush that I found laying around my house. And we're going to take our contouring brush again. This is also a Real Technique brush. I got the pack of these from Ulta as well. I like them a lot. And suck in your cheeks. I'm using the second most darkest for this. And this too is just to accentuate your cheekbones. So it looks like they're higher and nice. And I like it. And then we're going to take the white again and just go around your face a little, right under your nose and chin. And smear that back with your fingers. So we're going to take our Urban Decay 24/7 Tattoo Black Eyeliner. And I'm going to put it on the bottom. And then I do something weird. I like to take the top of my eye up with the pencil and just go under the outside of your lash line. I feel that it still does a little something, but I don't like going too insane on the top eyeliner because, one, I'm not very good at it in my personal opinion, and two, this is what I do before school, so I don't really have time for it. And next we're going to take Urban Decay Super Curl Curling Mascara, which I absolutely love, and do a up twice and blink it twice, and the same for the other eye. And bottle that up. I like to go to school without a lot of lipstick on, even though I love it. So I take the orange tube of Baby Lips, which is the reddest, so it gives something, and just lightly and we're done. So I like to finish it off with my current scent obsession, which is Pink Chiffon from Bath & Body Works. Do a little spray around, fresh for the whole day, and we're done. So please remember to comment, subscribe to our channel, give it a thumbs up, and message me, follow me, whatever, on any of the social media links below. And I'll be back next Monday. Have a nice day, and remember, it's almost winter break.